didn't get it. I wasn't nominated. I got beaten out by Fellini.
Yeah, I think it was 1937 was the last time that a picture won the Big Four, which is Best Picture, Director, Actor, and Actress. Yeah, I think we got a good chance.
Oh, this is good.
That's good too, yeah.
Oh, this is good. This is good for accepting.
And the winner is Lily Tomlin from Nashville.
Lily?
Every industry has its awards. The Oscar is Hollywood's biggest trophy. In 1976, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was the big winner. But winning an Oscar is a timeless experience. This tape is about what it's like to be up for an Oscar and what it means to win.
My name is Steve Spielberg, and I just directed a movie called Jaws, and Jaws is about to be nominated in 11 categories. You're about to see us sweep the nominations. We're very confident at this very moment, and so if you all have a seat, we'll get on with it.
I'll tell you, it's humming this morning with expectation. They just passed out the material that they have, and I think we got some surprises for you today and a lot of excitement.
Carol, can everybody in this room have coffee with the exception of myself who would like a cup of tea?
Hey, who has the envelope? We're ready. Do you have the envelope?
What show is it going to come on?
For the best achievement in direction, Federico Fellini for Amarcord, New World Pictures. Stanley Kubrick for Barry Lyndon, Warner Brothers. Sidney Lumet for Dog Day Afternoon, Warner Brothers. Robert Altman for Nashville, Paramount. And Miloš Forman.
Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I wasn't nominated. I got beaten out by Fellini.
That's first of all,
Fellini.
I can't believe this. This is bad.
Wait a second. We have the shark was an actress.
Ronee Blakley in Nashville. For the best picture of the year, Barry Lyndon, Warner Brothers. Stanley Kubrick, producer. Dog Day Afternoon, Warner Brothers. Martin Bregman and Martin Elfman, producers. Jaws.
Well, it's about time.
I have something to say about this.
I'm appalled.
Nashville?
United Arts, Solar Banks, and Michael Douglas, producers. Well, there we have it, Regis. Interesting.
I have something to say. I have a lot to say. First of all,
These are my spokesmen.
First of all, being the first Godfather, I have this to say. The Godfather was nominated for the Best Picture and won, but the director, Bob Fosse of Cabaret, won. That's bullshit. You cannot have the Best Picture unless the director is also nominated. Who made the picture? Somebody's mother?
The director.
This man made yours. Are you kidding? Who's kidding who around here?
This is a dark day in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
The sun is shining, but this is a very
This is a dark day for our pal.
The greatest picture of all time was made, and they haven't recognized the director.
Who made it? The shark?
I think the real surprise here is that Spielberg didn't get one. It's the one thing that I cannot comprehend yet in my head, how a Best Picture can be nominated and yet the director, who is basically responsible for it, does not get the nomination.
It's the biggest disappointment for me of the whole Oscars. I thought Steven did a brilliant job directing Jaws, and I have no idea what happened.
And for my record, I am outraged that I wasn't nominated for the Best Director for Jaws.
At least he has something to look forward to. Imagine to get everything when you are 28. It's good for him he didn't get it.
Well, I don't judge what's good for him. I think he should get the nomination.
It's a matter of logic. Who made the best picture?
All right, enough.
That's it.
I'm suffering enough.
All right, we're suffering
No more,
with
I'm
you.
suffering.
We're suffering
Cancel
with you.
my day.
Right, we're getting drunk.
Cancel my week.
Right, let's
I'm
go to
going
Lost Weekend
I'm going to
starting
Palm Springs.
on Wednesday.
Right.
What?
Let's hear
Only for what?
Best picture, best editing, best score, and sound, and that's it.
That's it?
We named
Best
every-
screenplay?
Not even special effects.
Not even special effects? This is called commercial backlash.
Right.
I don't know if anybody knows the word commercial backlash, but when a film makes a lot of money, people resent it. Everybody
They do.
Everybody loves a winner, but nobody loves a winner.
Right.
I gotta tell you, it is really bedlam down here. The stands are filled with people behind us. They've been here since early this morning. Photographers from all over the country are here, all over the world for that matter. All trying to get
The show has started. I don't know if I missed it. Did you eat out of this? Elizabeth Taylor?
Elizabeth, I understand you're going to be part of the awards tonight.
Then I want to go.
You're going to be part of the awards tonight?
I am the award,
She said I am the awards.
Thank you. Yeah, I understand.
She's beautiful. You can't take it away from her.
Part of the finale tonight is going to be very, very
They're keeping it secret, Regis. I think it's very...
I guess she and Richard aren't together anymore, Richard Burton.
Come right back with more from the Academy Awards scene tonight here.
Well, I guess they'll get back together, though. Sooner or later. I was worried that you weren't going to get here on time when I saw that the show was going to start.
All right, tie it.
Tie it?
Yes, tie it.
Oh.
Hello. I'm Mr. Fury. How are you?
Oh, good.
Is it as tight as it can be?
Do you want me to tighten it?
Right. Now, what I want to avoid, if possible, is after it's over, I don't want to wait forever. But when you see it start breaking, just leave where you're parked and come up and we'll find you.
Okay, very good.
Okay? And then I'll see that for your efforts you're taking care of it.
Very good, sir.
And I knew that somebody had worn this, probably been married in it. And it had some kind of, it had a value. I just didn't want to go with, so.
Something too frilly.
Not frilly. I wanted to go with something that had roots, that's all. I have to take a look and see how this looks. I have to go back, all right? Oh, God, this does look like a hearse, doesn't it? Alone again.
Now, Jack, when you go out the driveway, you'll have to be careful and you'll have to turn to the right and go up to where you have to make a U-turn. Okay, it's about a quarter of a mile to a half a mile up the road.
I feel like I'm going to my high school prom.
We are going to a high school prom.
Anne Margaret has been here. Marisa Berenson has been here.
Every year, it's just me and Lucille watching the program. Lucille, come over here and say hello. She's named after Lucille Ball. That's someone I've always liked because she makes good, clean movies.
How fabulous.
I don't have any silver gloves in front of me, but I know International has some.
Oh, this is good.
That's good, too, yeah.
Oh, this is good. This is good for accepting. Oh, I'm going to have someone private there to drape me going and coming. Oh, this is good for accepting.
You've got somebody who can do a little stitching for you?
Oh, sure.
Because, there's enough of this to do a band right
Oh, Rhett, go on. Get out of here.
It's all scraps, but they can piece it together. And
How fabulous. It'll make it a real ensemble.
you bet.
Oh, it'll be
Silver
fabulous. Please stop. Okay, what else do we need? Don't I need a bracelet to go over my gloves? We got to go to International and get gloves. We got to go to Aurelia's and get her started on the alterations. Oh, I am ready now. I'm sorry.
I think Red is very right about the neckline, though. Not doing anything here, just letting it all.
Yeah.
I like these.
That's a good one,
Those
too.
are like stars. Would a
That's where
person have
30
one on
is,
each wrist?
A person should have 2 on one and 1 on the other.
Oh my God, I'm so glad to find this out.
Little asymmetry.
Oh, you guys, this is gonna be so great. I can't stand it.
Can I have one more accoutrement?
I love this so much. This is so perfect. It's coming together, isn't it?
Oh. Hi, I'm Ronee Blakley, and this is my brother, Steve.
What are you doing in there?
Well, we're trying to get him out of the closet.
This is my favorite.
Why is that?
Because I think it's, I mean, the Oscars are sort of larger than life, and this is kind of a super glamorous, flashy dress that you wouldn't wear anywhere except maybe
to the Oscars.
To something like the Oscars. I mean, where else would you wear it? You know?
That looks like Joan Crawford. It looks like real Hollywood. It's got the combination of both images, though. You know what I mean? It's still the
It's
soft.
got a little glam, right, as they say in England.
Listen.
Lots of glam, darling.
Well, I like this one because I think it's pretty and it's delicate and feminine, which fits my sister's personality in many ways. But I don't know how effective it would be. It's very nice.
Effective?
Before, you know, 400 million television viewers.
That's something to think about. This is my jacket.
This is the jacket.
This I'm going to wear because this is my
Regardless,
jacket.
right?
This is it, right? You
Like
wouldn't wear
it?
that on stage, though, right? You wouldn't wear that up on the stage.
I'm not planning to go on stage.
You're not?
I have no sweat about that. I ain't going on stage.
Yes, the Academy Awards is our big time of the year for us. Everyone must dress to the Academy. Engineers, cameramen, electricians, painters, whoever's working backstage, and there are hundreds of them working. Everybody, even those that are sweeping up afterwards, are wearing a tuxedo.
Good for business.
The truck drivers who are delivering the tuxedos to the music center for the awards are wearing tuxedos the day of the Academy Awards. And they're all getting them from us. And I got to get to the phone, and they're ordering some more.
The first time I got a nomination was my very first film, and I was 19.
You know, I had come out here and done one picture, and that picture happened to be a picture of a play I had done in New York. It was my first play, it was my first picture, and I didn't know what any of these people out here were up to anyway. To me, they were like somebody you saw on a menu, you know, ladies and gentlemen who stepped in and out of limousines with their evening clothes on. It was something out of a Fred Astaire, Ginger Roger movie. It had no reality for me whatsoever.
The real quandary I have is whether or not to go in this dress and a fox or a mink cape and full clown makeup. Something quite beautiful, but and then because in my mind it would be good. Don't you think it would be good if I did win and I could say and I'd have a real delicate little clown face and a little delicate fright wig, and I'd say I know a lot of you out there for years have thought of me only as a comedian, and such a wonderful opportunity to be acknowledged for being a dramatic actress.
The really large one, I'm sorry, is out.
Who's got it?
Elizabeth Taylor's in town. Okay.
How do you hold these on?
Has to be bobby pinned in.
Oh.
It's got horsehair on it.
And they fix it into your wig anyway. Okay, come on, you guys. All right, we'll put the fur on. I look like Queen Elizabeth.
Which one?
Coronation. Oh, you guys. What is everybody going to think of me? They think...
About what they're thinking. normally.
Oh. They'll say, the poor thing, she doesn't have a show to do these things on. She has
Beats the Hollywood Hills, huh? Nice little change from them. Jack's got a house here, Nicholson, and I, come up here a lot, and Miloš, and we just found that it was a nice place just to sort of forget about everything.
Are you eager to get back to making movies, huh?
No, not right now. I'm not eager at all. I figure just gonna try to enjoy our success for a while. It doesn't happen too often. So I'm looking around. I'd love to stay here for a while. But, you know, this time with all the Academy stuff that's going on, we've done everything we can, you know, campaign-wise and everything. So to stay in town and get bongos, you know, when you're not able to do anything, just didn't seem right. So we'll go to the Academy. I remember seeing on TV those guys who were at the Academy were always all bronze, and how jealous I was. Man, they're all going to be all upset with us. We'll come in with our ski tans as if we've been doing nothing. When you're going so long, as I had with Cuckoo's Nest, you know, it's been 5 years, and we hadn't stopped.
5 years of making Cuckoo's Nest?
Yeah. 5 years since I started trying to find somebody to, you know, to want to make the picture. It seems now it's all very hard with 9 Academy Award nominations and all of its success. It's very hard to imagine that this was a picture that did not want to be made. But it was. Now you're hot, you know, and you got to laugh because these are the same people who 4 years ago wouldn't let you in the door as far as this was concerned. Now it's, oh, of course, it was a natural, you know.
Do you have an acceptance speech in mind?
I don't have it all worked out, no. I mean, it comes in emotional spurts and everything like that, but I don't know. I would basically, I don't know. I'd basically want to dedicate it to anybody else who's got a dream and somebody tells them it's not possible. See you in Hollywood. You know.
Joel Gray.
Yeah, Joel Gray is up there. They break into a dance in any minute.
She loves this bridge mix.
They really have, yeah.
All of the designers are represented. Donald Brooks, Clovis Ruffin, best designers in the world.
Audrey Hepburn, yes, she's in
Here's
town
Audrey
for
Hepburn.
Helen and Marianne. Her new movie was
Guess
Sean
I'll just have
Connery,
to keep feeding her.
and she's creating quite a stir here. The fans just love her.
I have loved her too. She's always just so slim, isn't she?
Audrey, how are you feeling tonight? Nice to have you back in Hollywood.
There's beer and glasses in there.
Oh, well, I don't know where it was.
And would you give a hand and we'll wash dishes tomorrow? I wasn't too nervous until I picked up the reporter today that said, Academy viewing audience, 250 million. Then I got scared. Then I got scared, yeah. This is my very, very closest friend here from the time we were 16 years old.
Yes, please.
Yeah, she came over to make sure I was dressed properly.
Are you wearing something like a good luck charm?
Yes, I am. Anne gave me her necklace with a little heart under here that I'm wearing.
And everyone wishes her luck.
Studs Lonigan was the first picture I ever cut. And American Graffiti, Sugarland Express, What's Up Doc, Paper Moon. And I cut the picture that Lee Harvey Oswald went to see after he shot Kennedy, allegedly shot Kennedy, which was, well, it was originally called To Be a Man and Cry of Battle. It was called. It was with James MacArthur and Van Heflin, Rita Moreno.
And you cut Jaws?
Oh, and I cut Jaws. I must not forget that I cut Jaws, right? There's hardly cutting room attire.
Can you just swirl around for us?
Well, I'll try. Without, well, that's better without this.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Because then I have this, you see. Yeah, then I can do this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anne, got your glass?
Here's to this evening.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll drink to that.
Oh.
I'll drink to the evening. Whatever. You know what we always say, and it's true. A nomination is a win.
That's right.
I drink to that.
Yeah. You get that one. Okay.
She's taller than I am.
Come on, Rick.
Come on, Rick.
Your neighborhood.
Yes, my neighborhood. We've lived here a very long time.
I talked to, why is it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No,
Oh, that's it. You got good luck. I'm not taking movies of you this time. This is for a scrapbook.
Right.
Joel, take a picture for a scrapbook.
Remember, a nomination is a win, right?
That's right. We'll be watching.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
She looks just great, doesn't she?
Beautiful black chiffon gown. They never do say if anybody doesn't.
She really is a
I mean, look beautiful.
No doubt about
Everybody looks beautiful.
Margaret has been here.
Well, I guess they do.
Marissa has been here. Here's Louise Fletcher.
Who did he say?
Woman has gorgeous blue eyes.
Who is she?
Amber certainly is returned to the awards. Hi, Louise.
Every year there are so many new stars, you can't keep up with them. I still like the old ones.
You look great. Good luck to you.
Louise Fletcher, looking quite different than she did as Nurse Ratched in Cuckoo's Nest.
How beautiful you look.
Thank you.
You look absolutely beautiful.
It only took all afternoon.
Oh, it was worth
magnificent.
it.
Ah, thank you.
I was first nominated 20 years ago, and by the time I received a nomination for the award, I couldn't work anyplace in the industry. Couldn't work in film or in television. I was blacklisted. And so I would never have accepted the award. And this time, it feels just much more comfortable. If I win or if I lose, I know that somebody's not going to tap me on the shoulder and say, we didn't mean you.
I try never to miss the Academy Awards.
Quick quiz if you're a movie fan. Who won the Oscars last year? Who won them last year? Do you know?
Where is it? I'll have to write it down again. I've just put down the names of my director, my producer, and the writer, just so that when I got up there, I'll even have to write down the name of the picture.
I don't think that my performance is going to win.
And I think when Lee wins tonight,
Don't
she
do
should
that.
thank
Don't
me.
do that. Don't do that. I really... How can you... How could you do that, Joey?
How can I do what?
What is this? Is this what or is
Yes, well, of course it's...
Oh.
Just take it and run, right?
Now watch, after all this, I won't win. Oh, horse shit. Who wants to be a part of it?
I tell you, my dears, it is very difficult to lose in public.
I wish I were nominated. God, do I wish I was going. I wouldn't even mind losing.
Everybody's talking about who's gonna win. Talk about Bob Altman and Jack Nicholson. Everybody knows they're gonna work again.
I was going to say it's not that important. It's what you invest it in that it becomes. It's like anything. I probably invested with too much. I guess what you're saying is love me the most. I guess that's what it must come down to is do you love me?
I wish I were an Oscar, standing up so gold. I'd give myself to everyone, to have and to hold.
Rockaway, right? And then there's a fork that will stay left to, and then we come all the way up to the top, right? Are you all dressed?
Honey, I think we've gone past the gate.
Okay, tuck your shirt in. What are you wearing?
Honey, don't smoke.
Smoke cigarette?
Yeah, I get nervous.
This is a panel
Lisa, are we
that
at the
was
same table
made
at this
in
place?
1920s. There's no tables.
No, I'm talking about afterwards.
And it was found in a Paris flea market.
I don't know how those things go.
Here, okay, this goes like this, and it ties him back, see?
Oh, that's great.
So it stays on.
Have you got it in there?
Yeah, can you tie that?
Okay. My little hands are shaking. Poor little things.
If we're not at the same table, we're going home now. No, we're not at the same table. Where are you? We're at 127, you're at 114. And Warren's not going. Girls, we have to go.
Let's go.
Right here.
What table?
We're in a purse.
White tuxedos from the 50s in there. I said, let's change.
Where was I? Over there?
You were over there.
Where? Here?
And Goldie should come over here, and Billy and I will sit facing you.
Okay.
So I think it'll be more comfortable for you.
Hi, kids.
Halfway there, huh?
We got split. Sorry, but there's been tragedy today. Very bad in the form of hairdos.
What happened?
Oh,
You
I
better
just
put the
got
top up.
wrecked. Why?
We're hoping
I
it'll
hope
help.
it's going to erase it.
Oh,
I hope it's going
no.
to blow it all out.
Your flowers, I dropped it.
We're on our way over to Georgia to pick up my dress.
Yeah.
You gonna follow us?
We'll try to. Yeah, go ahead and go.
Okay, you know where it is?
Do you want to audition me again for preparation for losing?
We'd love to. Okay, all right, would you like to read the envelope? Could you hold this boom, please? Okay, and the winner is... Would you like to read it, Goldie?
And the winner is Brenda Vaccaro.
Would you like to read it, Goldie?
Oh, isn't this exciting?
Very.
And the winner is Sylvia Miles.
Would you like to read... Would you like to read it again, Goldie?
What does that smile remind me of?
One more. Just give me one more.
And the winner is Lily Tomlin from Nashville.
Lily, wonderful.
Now, how should I get in, Walter?
Just go ahead and just get in.
Show me how a person should get in.
Your right foot first.
Step like that to the side.
And down. All the way back. Okay. Lean a little forward.
Lean a little forward.
Sure, and I'll put down the window. Okay?
Listen, my hair came out like this. It came out 50s.
Well, but that's
Is that okay?
Sure. I mean, you really, it's like a fine edge.
I wanted you to look more like me, but, all right. Tell everybody to come on. We gotta go.
Lily.
Oh, great. Tell Jane to come on.
What does it feel like to be a starlet?
Well, it feels, there's no words to express this kind of thing because it's not quite, well, look out here. Just look at what's around us. I have a blue house and, all kinds of trees and things. And there's my '68 Pontiac that I brought out from New York when I was first starting out. I'll never give it up. I guess you could say that, well, all in all, it's been a fulfilling life.
Seeing stars is so exciting because there's somebody special who notices you. I mean, you might not be anybody. You just, you know, are just really a nobody compared to them. But there's somebody, and if you can see them, it's like being near them.
The beautiful Ronee Blakley. How are you? Oh, you look so gorgeous to see. All right. Oh. Steve, nice to see you again, huh? Excitement tonight?
Yes, I'm very excited. It's wonderful to drive up in the cars and see everybody and the crowd.
It's like Nashville, right?
Yes.
Congratulations again. Ronee Blakley, let's go. Steven Spielberg.
Oh.
Who's screaming?
Army Archibald.
Jerry, this is like the Alabama State Fair. Once it's not, it's Brenda's here already.
It's Michael Douglas, Kirk's son, Brenda Vaccaro. I wonder what she's wearing.
I would imagine show.
She got her hair all curly. Every time I see her, her hair is different.
Think that that's 1 out of 2? I don't know, but that was a lovely award.
She's cute, though. I like her. But she does. They've lived together for 6 or 7 years.
As you know,
Louise Fletcher, the night of the Academy Awards, looked really nervous. She looked so tense. When she passed by where I was standing, I screamed out her name as loud as I could, and she turned around, and when she turned around, she waved, and I yelled out, "Good luck." And she put up her hand like this, you know, which was really neat, because I didn't think she was going to do anything. She thought she was just going to turn around and walk away.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here for the second Academy Award nomination for his great performance for the most fabulous, most successful, most exciting picture.
So I leaned over the railing and I stared out through the trees, and I could see Elizabeth Taylor's head with Halston. Then I just started taking pictures as fast as I could. I didn't care how much film I used, because I figured that Elizabeth Taylor only comes by me once, you know, in a lifetime. And so I figured she overrides everything. And we had our roses that we were going to throw to our favorites. And as soon as we saw Liz, we just ripped the tags off of them, because she overrides any star. You know, Liz comes first. And so we waited till she got close to us, and I threw mine first, and it landed under a reporter's foot, and he crushed it to pieces. So the second girl with us threw hers, and it also landed on the floor, and no one would pick it up. So finally Neil threw his, and it was just at the perfect timing, and he threw it and it landed right in her hands.
I don't understand autograph things too much. It's like I'm being collected, but I don't think they care about it.
I think it's the momentary pleasure of the autograph, you know, the momentary of the moment to see you, to talk to you, and then they take the piece of paper and, you know, they throw it away.
No, they don't. They have death boxes, they have files. I mean,
Yes, it's an incredible.
When a star dies,
Yeah.
they're transformed into a death box where they have everybody.
Yes,
I
that's
mean,
true.
It was the first time I ever worked a Super 8 camera, and I wanted everybody to see that night of a little bit of what went on, that people that couldn't go, my friends that could not go to the Academy Awards. It's just going to be something I'm going to keep forever, and I could look at it, and someday I could show my kids the film, and everybody who wants to see it, you know, over and over again, I'll be happy to show it to them.
Lee, how will you feel if you lose tonight?
Angry.
Shitty, honey. Really shitty.
And the winner is Lee Grant in Shampoo.
Verna Fields for Jaws.
Miloš Forman. Louise Fletcher.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
17. This isn't my Oscar.
I'm in I'm Ed O'Connor with Harsh, Rotten, and Drug. We have a few rules, and I've got to go over them with you tonight. First of all, everybody has to stay behind this barrier. There's no coming up for a one-on-one interview. TV units have to be plugged into the central patch, which is over there. You cannot
handhold cameras. They have to be into that central patch. And there can be no live television transmission. You can transmit live back to your studio, but you can't transmit live over the air.
Yes. Somewhere out there, somebody is working.
Very well. What award is this?
Nominated for the best performance by an actress in a supporting role are
Ronee Blakley in Nashville.
I didn't see that.
Louise Fletcher in Shampoo.
I hope she wins.
Sylvia Miles in Farewell, My Lovely.
Tomlin in Nashville.
What is that she's wearing on her head? That's a tiara. It's bent over. It's kind of crooked.
And the winner is
Probably had herself a couple of drinks. Who won? I say. That's who I wanted to win. She's always good. I didn't like some of the things they did in Shampoo, though. A whole lot of sex. Just with everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Grant.
Yes?
Lee, it looks like you wore the right dress tonight.
Yes, yeah. No. Feels like my baby. No. I heard Lily's name when they said mine. And I leaned forward to say, you know, congratulations. And they said, it's you, it's you. I thought it was Lily.
And the winner is Lee Grant in Shampoo.
It just, when I watch it, I think of, it just doesn't seem true to me. It doesn't seem, you know, it seemed like that person chose certain things to do which kept her together and kept her, you know, strong. And in watching it, I have the alternative, which is that I don't feel strong about it. It was the end of an era for me. And part of it was painful.
What did that era symbolize? What was that era?
Hit the blacklist. All those people who, in their 40s and 50s, were acting in Hollywood and were banished, were not permitted to act again. Their faces could not be seen on the screen or on television. Had the kind of drop out of society that was impossible for them to take. I mean, they took it and they sold insurance and they did stock and they did other things, but they had gone from being established successes and meeting each other and going to coffee shops and knowing that they had gone from that to being pushed outside, saying, you don't belong in this world anymore. And the actors, their faces are visible. They couldn't change their names. They were finished.
Any more from Miss Grant?
He's got a nice skin texture.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Now they
thought he
want
had
you back
breasts
there
for a
in
minute.
In the radio.
Okay.
division.
Thank you.
Anyone want the special effects winners? This is Verna Fields for Best Editing on Jaws. For your information, for those of you might want to ask her some questions about how she edited Jaws. She had a little shack in the back of her house, and for years she has been working in there, and just as a result of all of this proficiency as a film editor, she's become a vice president at Universal. I think she'd make an excellent interview. She is the one who won Best Editing for Jaws. Anyone? Okay, she'd be terrific. How are you doing?
Okay?
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
What was the most satisfying edit you did in Jaws?
The most satisfying edit, I guess, really was, I have to say, it was probably the shark coming out of the water the first time. No, or the face coming out of the boat. Because when I went to that preview and that audience just went 6 feet off their seats and let out this incredible scream, that was really satisfying.
Are you famous now?
I guess, one could say yes in degrees of fame. I'm not Elizabeth Taylor or Henry Kissinger, but as I, walk down the street here on the lot anyway, people know me. And sometimes when I'm introduced to people, I get kind of that nice reaction of, oh, I'm glad to meet you, as opposed to, oh, how do you do? That kind of recognition.
Does that feel something that you always, you always wanted that kind of? Really?
No, I never thought about it. I really never thought of achieving that kind of acclaim or fame. It feels wonderful. If I had known how good it felt, I would have wanted it. But I can't honestly say I ever thought about it.
What could you do next that would be satisfying?
Direct.
Those nominated for Best Achievement in
Who is that
Director
old
are
man?
Federico Fellini for Amarcord,
I guess he's foreign.
For Barry Lyndon.
Sidney Lumet for Dog Day Afternoon,
Robert Altman for Nashville.
I like that. He raised his finger up.
Miloš Forman for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest,
I believe his hand is trembling.
The winner is
I guess they're nervous wrecks.
Miloš Forman.
I was reading about him in People magazine. He's from Czechoslovakia, and there's Jack Nicholson. And he's been trying to get his children back over out of Czechoslovakia into this country. He'll probably be able to do it now that he's won this award.
2 Oscars, huh?
You haven't seen your son since 1971, so this is a double celebration tonight.
Right, that's correct.
Did they have they seen your picture yet?
Well, when they arrived, I asked them if they want to see my film, and they said, well, we would rather see Jaws.
How do you feel about getting the award for the film?
Well, I'm very, very proud and very happy. I was rather nervous. I was warned that the Academy can be pretty, patriotic, chauvinistic group, that they don't like to give it very much to the foreigners, but I'm very happy that the predictions were wrong.
And Margaret.
Yes, I am. I wouldn't even try. What are you talking about? Well, now it's really, now let me watch. This lady, I wish so much she win.
Glenda Jackson in Hedda.
Carol Kane in Hester Street.
Vlevo dole v rohu.
The winner is Louise Fletcher.
Yeah.
Well, she's the one that won. Guess I'll have to see that movie. She's awfully pretty.
It's very heavy. It's very heavy, but I'm not going to let go. I thought I'd have a nice, quiet career. I thought that I would, be able to work once in a while when something nice came along, and that I would be able to not have a nervous breakdown when my kids left home. And, that was my whole idea, that I would go back to work before my kids left home to go away to college or, fall in love or whatever kids do. You know what kids do. And I thought, well, right, it's about time I got started into something else. I thought of going into law school. And I really wasn't prepared for this.
I still don't know who she is. Listen, it's so chilly, I'm going to have to go get a blanket. You call me now if the best actor comes on.
And the winner is Jack Nicholson and
I hope I can stay awake till the end.
Right here. Thank you. Thank you.
How much does the Oscar mean to you? Does it make something official that wasn't official before?
Yeah, I think most actors want to win an Oscar if they can. You know, I'm still getting used to working regular, you know. This is a little outside that. I don't take it that seriously. I know a lot of people do, and I take them seriously, but you know, I'm not an entertainer, I'm an actor, and we don't have too many events where we can go out and just have a good time.
Being with Jack is like going to the beach.
Jack, could you talk a little bit about the character that you played, that you won for, the rebel against the system and all of that? You've kind of represented that over the years.
Yeah, I read the book when it was originally published. Of course, I was too young to play the part then, but I've always liked this character. I don't think an actor can go wrong really playing a combination of Hamlet and Christ.
Could both of you react to the idea that without Ken Kesey, neither one of you would be standing up here tonight, really? Yet, in every acceptance speech tonight, the writers, the producer, the director, nobody mentioned Ken Kesey.
No, that's not true. I think Miloš mentioned Ken Kesey. Someone mentioned him. I think Miloš did.
Did you guys give your feelings about Ken Kesey now?
I think you said it. Without him, we wouldn't be here.
That's right.
How'd you feel? They didn't mention your name once that I know of.
Oh, they did. Miloš Forman did. I felt very good when he mentioned my name. I think had given it some thought, though, because he mentioned it and he said last, Ken Kesey. But when Saul Zaentz and Michael Douglas didn't do it, I thought that was dumb of them. It would have been so easy to do. They don't need to be any worse villains than they are. Why are they doing this? I mean, he thanked the vet that had cured his dog in the 3rd grade and didn't mention the person that had set him up there. If I hadn't written that book, he wouldn't have been up there, neither would have Jack Nicholson or Miloš Forman or anything.
Ken Kesey sold the movie rights to his first
is 1 through over the Cuckoo.
Congratulations. Hold up your Oscar.
We got him here.
Glad to.
Good evening.
What are you guys doing here? Get out.
All right, huh?
Those 2 out.
You got the whole story.
I think you can only do 1 or 2 things in your life that you're really proud of.
You really don't get the chance. That's the reason. I don't mean that you wouldn't do more, but you don't get a chance to. And I think that's what happened up there with many of us.
What does the Academy, I mean, an Oscars nomination mean to someone who's done a film?
If you're talking about the actors or the director?
Well, to you.
Oh, to me, it's thrilling to be recognized. All of them, you know, it's I was telling somebody the other day, how do you feel about it? And I said, well, it's not like it's happening to me. I feel like I'm outside looking at me, because I can't, you know, talking to Antonioni and Bertolucci, you know, you feel like, my God, what am I doing here in this room with them? And it's thrilling.
It's a dream. It really is. I mean, Louise said it. I try to say it. So, you know, it's just something that's taken over 5 years, and we can't quite believe it now.
You can't. It's impossible to believe.
You know, it's
just impossible.
What about Ken Kesey? How do you feel about him?
He wrote a good book 14 years ago.
Brilliant.
He should write more.
It's a brilliant novel. He's a great writer. And as far as the suit's concerned, it'll take care of itself. We're certainly not worried about it.
It would have behooved them to have mentioned my name. It would have behooved them to have laid a little oil on me. I'm good for another 40 years of work. They may one day want some further effort from me, or from some of my friends, or from other artists.
As far as the Oscars, I think he's absolutely right. I mean, God, I can't tell you how much I wished I'd said his name now. If I had any idea that it was going to bring such a wrath down, and that nobody would be interested at all about the history of this project, or be interested in how independent film won 5 Oscars and it hadn't been done in 42 years, in the history of the book, and that the whole focus should be on how many times Ken's name was mentioned and how many times Miloš's name was mentioned. You don't know how bad. I wish so much that I had just said his name, so that he could have said, well, it was mentioned twice.
Ladies and gentlemen, twice winner of the Academy Award.
Hello.
For Best Performance as an Actress.
Oh, I'm just laying here watching the Oscars. No. Did they just announce the best picture? I guess I dozed off. Did you see it? Well, here's Elizabeth Taylor. Have you still got it on?
Good evening.
Well, oh, wait a minute. I want to look at her just a minute.
It's nice to be back
I don't think
in
she's ever
Hollywood.
looked any better than this in her whole life.
Tonight, saluting the 200th year of this land. The bicentennial year. Let us recall that original purpose.
I'm listening to her. I'm sorry, Glenda.
Necessary dream. Please join us to sing America the Beautiful.
You got that from knowing me.
I am not going to put it in the bathroom. I am not going to make a doorstop out of it.
There. I love it. What did you say? Well, I'll tell you, from the time I heard my name until the end, I didn't hear anything.
All's well that ends well.
God, I'm so happy to be in this car.
Oh, honey.
Oh.
Are you there?
Right here.
Come on. I feel, you know what I feel like we've been through childbirth together.
Who wants wine or
I feel like it's
drinks or
natural
something?
childbirth, and I've come
I'd
out.
like some wine.
Here's the baby.
Where's the bottle?
I want
Right
some
here.
It's
wine.
under here.
Here's
Yeah, here's
It's
champagne.
that champagne.
Where's my bag?
You're good at this.
Yeah, let's have champagne.
Here it is.
Your pocketbook?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, we're in the car. Yes, we're in the car. We're leaving.
Bye.
We're getting out. Bye.
Bye, all you silly people.
Wonderful.
Thank God that's over.
I beg your pardon?
You enjoyed the show anyway?
Oh, yeah. It's a childhood dream to sit there and be part of it. It was lovely.
16 years of making films.
Who won the other awards? I can't remember. I wish I had a pencil. I'd like to write this down. Tomorrow I won't be able to remember who won anything. I'll have to call you up probably and ask you.
But you know what I loved about Lily and me?
What?
We were both in fantasy costumes.
That's right.
You know, I looked at Lily and I looked at me and I thought, we are fantasizing.
There it is. Woo! Isn't that great?
Mr. Forman?
Mr. Forman?
Mr. Forman?
Yes.
Could you tell us something of how you feel now that you've won your Academy Award?
Pretty well. Believe me, it's better than the other way around. Believe me that.
Something seems to rub off from the stars as they go past you, as they look at you. There's some of their glamour, their special quality.
We walked back and forth so many times that the fans got jaded. You know what I mean? The fans got bored. The first time it was Lee, Goldie, and then it was, did you get her? Did you get her?
Find out which car it is, will you?
Michael, please.
Hey, I can't. There's too many people. I'm sorry.
Oh, just one. Michael,
God shed his grace on thee. They're singing the Star Spangled Banner. I guess because it's the bicentennial.
America, America, da 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 da, God shed His grace on, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining.
Yes, well, one day I guess I'd like to go. I could get me something new to wear, though. All right, I got to get to bed now. I'll see you tomorrow, I guess, or I'll call you. Okay. Well, bye-bye. I got to go to bed now.